I have a question from H in San Francisco, and she says, "What in the world is going on in my life? What is up with this void? Am I blocking myself? What's next?" Let's take a look. So there's a few different layers to my answer. One is what's going on in your life is what's going on in all our lives right now. Because here we are in physical bodies on planet Earth. And you know what? That's a bit of a ride. It really is. It's a bit of a crazy ride. We all chose to be here because it is a fabulous opportunity for amazing spiritual growth and unfoldment. And, you know, that's sort of unprecedented. But of course, unless we're able to take a spiritual perspective and have some level of spiritual mastery and energy mastery and tools to help us, it can be really crazy and polarizing and just feel unbelievable. So I'm seeing one of the things that's going on in your life is that. And the card that came up, by the way, that I'll just share it now, has to do with, and I'll shrink my picture so that you can see the whole of the card. So I'm just saying, ask for help. You're not alone. Help is always available to you. And so ask for assistance. So that's the first thing. But let me just look at your question again. What's up with this void? Am I blocking myself? What's next? Let's take a look at that. And when I see you refer to the void, what I'm actually seeing is it's the void within yourself. And it's as though you're wanting to fill yourself up with yourself. You're wanting to fill yourself up with your own light, your own being, your own energy. And right now, for some reason, you're feeling separated from yourself. There's a disassociation. There's not an alignment between your stream of consciousness that is meant to flow through this physical body. I'm seeing that it's really not flowing to the full capacity that's possible. And in fact, some of that stream of energy is almost bouncing off you, and it's just not flowing through you, it's bouncing off you. And so am I blocking myself? Well, the answer to that, of course, would be yes. And let's see what it is that's causing this to happen. You know what? I'm a little bit stumped, but I might have to look a bit longer at this question to really get a clear answer. So give me a moment and take a look at the card that's on the screen and see what you get from that as well. Because you can ask for help clearing the block. I'm seeing that there's confusion. It's almost confusion about who you are. And wanting to be this wonderful, beautiful spiritual being, which you are, but feeling like you're not, but wanting to be it. And also acknowledging or feeling like you're not that, but wanting to avoid, it's avoidance of the shadow. Let's say it that way. It's avoidance of the shadow, but so while you avoid the shadow, you can't absorb the light. You need to accept the shadow side in order to accept and receive the light. Because so long as you're denying and resisting what you believe within yourself to be unsavory, unpleasant, in whatever it is, then you're actually in resistance to the light, and you're in resistance to love, and you're in resistance to yourself. So asking for some help to release and let go of what you deny within yourself and what you're resisting within yourself. And there's some pain around not being good enough. And it looks like part of it comes from your childhood and your education. So it looks like there might have been some learning challenges that you had when you were a child, where the adults were badgering you to do this, and you felt like you were banging your head against a wall because you couldn't figure out how to do what it was that they wanted you to do, and it made you feel stupid. So I'm seeing that it's like you've built up a shell of lies about yourself, basically, and they're hardened lies about yourself, impenetrable lies, or seemingly impenetrable lies about yourself that you then got yourself in resistance to. So I hope that gives you some information as, oh, who are we talking to here? Give me a second, because I lost my place on my list of questions. Oh, we go. It's H in San Francisco, isn't it? H in San Francisco. Yeah. So I hope that that's given you some information. And I would say that if you don't meditate already, that would be a really good idea, but not just any form of meditation, because some forms of meditation help you dissociate from yourself and take a break from yourself. And this is really about rolling your sleeves up and digging in and really looking at yourself, and then actively working with your energy in order to clear the blocks. And of course, I have a mentoring program, and I have a course called Unlock Your Intuition, which is really, really great and helpful for these kinds of things. So you're welcome to check that out on drlesleyphillips.com. And for those of you who are watching this video and who would like to have a question answered, there's a link below that you can click, and it will take you to a page where you could submit your question. And you're all welcome as well to become a subscriber to receive inspirational videos in your inbox every week.